Hi, I am Parul and you're watching this video by Tutors.com. In this video, we'll be learning about parallelograms, in which we'll cover midpoint theorem. So before we go ahead with midpoint theorem, here is a question for you. You can pause this video and try this question. So in this question, we have to find the missing angles in both of these parallelograms. So let's begin with the first one here. As we know that adjacent angles in a parallelogram are supplementary, that means angle A plus angle D equals to 180 degrees. So angle A is equal to 180 degrees minus 70 degrees, which is equal to 110 degrees. So we have found angle A here in the first parallelogram. Let's come to this one. So here, as we know that in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. So angle A is directly equal to 135 degrees. If you have correctly worked out both the missing angles, pat your back, well done. Now let's go ahead with midpoint theorem. So midpoint theorem states that the line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and half of it. That means in this triangle ABC, if D is midpoint of AB and E is midpoint of AC, then DE is parallel to BC and half of it, or half of BC. Now let's see how we can prove that. So to prove midpoint theorem, or to prove DE parallel to BC and half of it, we do a small construction in which we draw a line parallel to AB from point C, and we produce DE to meet this extended line at point F. So now, first of all, our step is to prove triangle ADE congruent to triangle EFC. And how we'll do that? Let's see. We know that E is midpoint of AC. So AE equals to CE. Angle AED is equal to FEC because they are vertically opposite angle, and angle DAE is equal to angle FCE, alternate angles, as DA is parallel to CF. So we have proved triangle ADE congruent to triangle EFC by angle side angle congruence rule. Now let's see what is our next step. So after proving these two triangles as congruent, we use CPCT, and by that property we make AD equal to CF and DE equal to EF. But as we know that AD equals to DB because D is midpoint, so that's why DB is equal to FC, and we already constructed FC in such a way that it is parallel to DB. So DBCF becomes a parallelogram. Now DE is parallel to BC because that's a side of parallelogram, and we know that opposite sides are parallel. And we know that DE is equal to EF. So as we know that opposite sides need to be equal, so we can say that DE is half of BC. Hence we have proved that DE is parallel to BC and DE is half of BC. So based on this midpoint theorem, here is a question for you. You can try these questions by pausing the video, and once you're done, you can check your answers from here. If both your answers are correct, well done, pat your back. Thank you for watching this video. For more, please visit justtutors.com.